All right, and here we go. Well, listen, this is so amazing, this technology, to think that I'm chatting with people from all the way from Mexico, right? So I knew that I had found the right business for myself when I met this couple. I didn't spend enough time with them, but I know that the next years will be a time where we will spend more time together. And so they have they have a heart to serve, and always available to coach and teach and mentor throughout the community, not just for the people that are directly in their business, which is heartwarming. I never expected this kind of business. I've had um, it's been more um, I've had so many surprises, and they've all been positive surprises as I continue to meet people and grow in this business. And originally from Red Deer, Alberta, I hope I have that right,
Mm-hmm.
and now living in Playa del Carmen, where we finally met person to person. So welcome. It's an honor to have you guys here today. I know how busy you are, so I appreciate your time. We are going to go through some questions that I know you have well rehearsed. And I'd like to know a little bit more about each of you. What was your background? Were you always a domestic engineer, Debbie?
Mm, I wish.
I wish. Yeah, we all wish, eh? That's what this business is about. So we can do our own
Yeah,
engineering.
that's right. Well, originally, I'm from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Born and raised there, and but I met this guy over in Germany. Go figure, right? Had to go to
Not
Germany.
on Zoom. Not
No,
on the Zoom.
no. 30 plus years ago, there was no Zoom.
There
There
was no
was no
Zoom.
there.
No
Free.
kidding.
Zoom, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And by trade, I guess I'm a bookkeeper slash jack of all trades, master of none, you know, because when we met, I was working for the military, but it was
Okay.
in Europe, so it didn't move over here to public service for me. So,
Wow.
yeah. And then Murray.
Well, I'm actually originally from Winnipeg, Manitoba. We ended up,
Yeah, Winnipeg.
yeah, for sure. Charleswood area, actually.
Okay.
We ended up, when I retired, we were in Red Deer area. So
Okay.
we had spent quite a few summers there after the military. But yeah, I did 32 years with the Reg Force as a driver by trade.
Okay.
And now we're living a really good life down here in Playa del Carmen. Retired, mostly retired, but of course the digital business allows us certain amount of freedom down here, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
So it keeps you out of trouble. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, we still have time for trouble.
Lots of time for trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
So you've gone from retirement to having a part-time online business. Is that what you would say?
I
No.
would say no more. It's full time for me because I'm involved with so many different groups. It's just not my downline and the Zoom meetings that we've met on. I have a lot more responsibility, and that's what happens when you get involved with this community.
Right.
It is very much a hands-on community. Um, so, like you said, we have no connection other than being meeting on Zooms.
Right.
You're not in my downline. You're not even close to my downline.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but like you said, it's all about serving others.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I think we can go back a little bit too. Like when we retired, we prior to becoming retired, we became full-time RVers.
Yeah.
Mm.
And our game plan, we love to travel, of course.
Yeah.
There's the missing link.
Yeah, yeah. So what ended up happening was we left Canada to go down south with our bus, and we spent 7 winters, I guess, in
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
And then in the summertime, we got a job managing a campground in Red Deer, Alberta, hence Red Deer. So for 5 summers, we managed the city campground, Lions Campground there. Really enjoyed. We met a ton of nice people. And but the problem for us was we were not seeing friends and family back in Canada because we were stuck 6 months in the campground management.
Mhm.
So there wasn't a lot of time to go visit people across Canada. So we wanted to free up our summers as well as our winters. And one way that we did that we knew we could probably manage it, was if we became an online business owner, a business that could travel with us. And it really didn't matter as long as we had internet connectivity
Mhm.
to do the business.
Mhm.
And within a year and a half, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we started in 1819. We quit our jobs.
Yeah, so we were able to finish off at the campground, and then we gained our summers back.
But then COVID hit.
Our first
Mhm.
summer back
Yeah.
in Canada, we're okay. We got our
we
RV.
got this, right?
Let's go visit family and stuff like that. And then it got squashed because we had to go into a campground and stay there all summer long
Isolate.
because of COVID. So in hindsight, I'm thinking, maybe we quit our job a year earlier because we would have been
I
able
know.
to spend the summer in the campground, because that's what we did anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then at the end of the summer, we decided we're going to go down to Mexico and see how that works out for us. And it's a good thing because we absolutely love it down here. It worked out so well.
It
Cool.
really,
So
it was
cool.
meant to be.
Well, I've been trying to change my husband's mindset, not mine. He is retired, but
Mhm.
he keeps taking small part-time jobs here and there to keep busy.
Yes.
But I keep saying to him, if we were traveling, you would be busy.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like 6 months here in Canada and 6 months somewhere else.
Sure.
And anyways, you two, my husband and you, Murray, you guys have to meet. He's originally from Calgary area.
Wow.
But then he was in Winnipeg for 30 some odd years. That's where we met. We got married and moved to Ontario, closer to my family.
Yeah.
So, and he's a talker, so hopefully you're a listener too. Or maybe that
Good listener.
So yeah, that would be great. I know, and I'm really I've convinced him to come with us next year to Mexico. So
Good.
so he can meet some of the guys. Like that's a part of their thing to do, and to be able to, we're all on the same page. We're all on the same, and so down to earth people. There's nobody, like, even when we met
Mike and
our
Darren.
founders, like Mike and Darren. And again, I have to tell you, I just did not feel like I wasn't ready to meet them. That's a funny thing to say, maybe.
It was shocking for us the first time as well.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, because I kept thinking,
now, even now to sit and talk, because like I sat and talked to Mike for a while, right?
Yeah.
And I went, wow, like he has no pretense. And then Darren's the same way. They are just such down to earth people.
Yeah.
You want to talk about servant leaders?
Got it.
Oh my gosh. When you get into this community and find out what they took this from to where it is now.
Yeah.
I know. And they've remained the same.
Just
they could have arrived in a limousine. Well, first of all, they didn't have to come.
Exactly.
They could have arrived in a limousine and sat at their own table and not mingle with us. And I pinched myself. Really, I pinched myself.
It's it's really indicative of our very I don't know,
all-inclusive?
Acceptive. Yeah.
All-inclusive.
Yeah.
All-inclusive. That's a good word.
Don't look funny at anybody. Everybody has everybody is welcomed, if your mindset is in the negative side, well, maybe you're not going to fit in with this group of people.
Exactly.
But it's a very positive, uplifting group. I mean, we saw that. I mean, hugs and kisses were the mainstay of our visit, right?
Seriously.
Yeah. Well, I have to say I held back because, again, I was in awe. I was numb,
Yeah.
And so, and being an international business, we have to be able to just love everyone. And that isn't that what the world is missing right now?
Isn't
I am
that-
not even sticking to my questions right now, so we might not get to the questions. But being a caregiver, I've worked 35 years in the healthcare field.
Thank you.
This
Thank you. Thank you.
This is my heart.
Yeah.
This is my heart. I don't have to learn anything new. I
Yeah.
just have to love on people and accept everyone though at where they're at, first of
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
That's not what we're changing, but we
Yeah.
want to help them change their financial situation, be able to look after some of the issues they may have, not on a counseling level, but as a coach and a mentor.
Yeah.
And so the stories are beyond item. There's no words, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're in awe of what some people have accomplished, what we are accomplishing, and being able to know that we have room for a lot more people.
Yeah. And you had a unique perspective because you were staying in a condo with eight other
Mhm.
ladies or
Eight.
eight
Well,
other-
the 7 other, but then it ended up being 9
nine. There you go.
because
Yeah.
our doors were open.
That's just it. And not only did you get to mingle with all of us, you got to sit down with those 8, 9 individuals and brainstorm and talk about what you've experienced. And that in itself is such a unique experience.
It was, and you
Because
know
I got to see some of the pictures of you guys were taking
yeah,
in
Yeah.
there. Bonus.
And like we don't compete against each other.
No.
that's
You
the
know,
other thing.
we
There's no
get nowhere.
competition.
Yeah.
No brown nosing.
That's right. That's right.
I knew you know where that was because working at a hospital, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
sometimes you just shake your head, right?
Yeah.
But you know, if the boss is watching,
Yeah.
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 Right?
Because there's no brown nosers in the military.
no.
Good
Well, I
Lord.
was talking about this business, so
Yeah.
but you know, they're everywhere, right? So
Yeah.
if you have to help others to move forward, there's no room for brown nosing.
No, exactly. There
Right.
really isn't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
that's so really you didn't the pain, the struggles that you had was mostly not being able to be free to travel where you wanted to go.
And we wanted to work with each other,
Oh, that's good.
you know, because we with him being in the military, I was luckier than most wives. He was around a lot, but he still
Mhm.
did his deployments every year or every other year and gone from 6 weeks to 6 months to 9
Oh,
months to 10
wow.
months, you know. And so we decided when he retired that we were going to be full-time RVers. We were looking for a campground gig. So, but we knew we wanted to work with each other. And even more so when we decided to get onto the online business, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just makes the business so much easier to
I
run.
love the way he just put his arm around you. I do. See, I got to get my hubby in here too.
Yes, we do. You know, and he was a little reluctant at first, but the more he got into it, and I'll tell you what really did it, I think, for Murray, is in 2019, our last year at the campground,
Mm-hmm.
we decided we were going to have a meetup. It ended up being 135 people showed up.
Oh, really?
Everywhere from BC to Saskatchewan, and we had a few from the States come up.
Wow.
And Manitoba, that's right, and Manitoba.
Wow.
We had people come. 135 people showed up with, what, a month and a half notice? A month?
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, because we were managing the campground, we were able to really segregate the campground and do a lot of pre-planning.
Nice.
And it melded so well with the campground attitude too.
I'm
because
sure. Yeah.
people came in, camped, we filled the campground. We had extra spots set aside and
Yeah.
good areas for the big circus tent to put up so we could hold our events.
Nice.
People cooking breakfast and, it was
Nice.
a real family
It was.
type atmosphere, which
I
is,
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
it worked out really, really well.
Yeah.
So this meetup was quite a bit different because we were spread out more in
Yeah.
the, in town
In
here.
the areas, yeah.
And we really appreciate the fact that everybody was very accommodating. Like we said, here's kind of the area where you got to look at, go find yourself hotels and stuff like that,
We'll
because
check them out.
a resort type all inclusive wasn't going to be good for you guys to
No.
coming down and do that another time. Like here, where we're going to spend time together, we're going to eat together and learn together,
Yeah.
Party together.
party a
Yeah.
little bit together.
Just a little. Well, I
It
have to tell you that I bought 2 bottles of tequila when I came across the border. One is mango, cream mango tequila. And
Mm.
yes, I tried it there. So that
Oh,
I knew what I was buying.
yeah.
And then the other one is vanilla. And they are just, I keep saying, I wish I could just put a straw in it,
No kidding.
But I told the girls that we were living with during that week that I'm keeping it for our next get together.
Oh,
right?
good. Oh,
It's,
nice.
It's a we're back together finally, and we're all calling each other sisters.
Yes.
And yeah, we're still, attached at the hip like we were that week. So it's
Nice.
great.
And-
It's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I was hoping for, because Thursday when we had our get together to say goodbye to some of the people that were leaving sooner,
Mm.
I was sitting there with Mike and Darren and Murray and I and Lori, and I was looking around and I said, this is what I hope does not change when everybody goes home, because I could see people pairing off, people getting involved, because we have the Compassion Project, right? There's people getting involved with that. Different, we have all kinds of different committees that people are now joining because they realize that, this does not run on its own. And there's a lot of volunteer work that
Yeah.
goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, and it's here to stay.
It's right.
Oh
We
yeah.
feel
yes.
it, right?
7 years, there is no business out here that has lasted 7 years. That is in our business model.
Right.
We have looked at companies that are 18 years old. They don't have 1/10 of the membership that we have. Like our membership now on Facebook is 152,000.
Wow.
Yes, I did say 152,000
Yeah.
people are with us.
Yeah.
So
It's a great community.
it is. And I can't, poof, my train of thought just went.
Senior moment.
Senior moment right here.
Oh, well, I've had a few this morning already. I'm telling you. I thought maybe I should just go back to bed and get up again. But anyways,
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a Monday, I suppose. I've got so much to accomplish today, but I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to end because I know that I don't want to keep you guys, but I'm gonna call on you again someday so we can chat again. For anyone watching, I haven't even checked if we have anybody in right now, but if you're
That's
watching a
what kind of threw
replay,
me off.
oh, let's see.
Yeah.
We've got Tina, we've got Dorothy, we've got welcome everyone watching. Thank you for stopping in. We don't have any questions right now, but for anyone watching or will be watching the replay, what we've been talking about is an amazing business opportunity. It's an online opportunity. It's a community opportunity. I could go on forever.
Yeah.
I had a need, and my struggles were to be able to give back more. I live a comfortable life. We have a beautiful home. I could live this way for the rest of my life, no problem. But the Lord put it on my heart to be able to give more. I can still continue to help people because that's what I've always done for 35 years is help people. I'm growing my business so that I can help others reach their dreams, goals, bucket list, whatever it is that you have on your list.
Yeah.
For me, again, it's to be able to give back when I have my Holy Spirit or my heart says, give, help, reach out. It can be somebody on the street, a stranger. It doesn't matter if I can help that person. If I have that capability. And it's not all about family. It's about extended family. There's so much need in this world right now, even if it's just a card or a smile, right?
There's
Right.
a lot of rewards out there for us.
There are. It's huge. It's
Yeah.
huge. And I've already linked arms with Deborah at her church and giving just a few dollars to be able to help them out. And then I'm going to continue as my business grows
Right
to be
on.
able to extend that care and to be able to help. I've even thought of having an orphanage there. It's like
Yeah.
the Lord puts these funny things in my brain, but I just see it, you know?
Yep.
And so these are the possibilities. But
That's
what
right.
you need to do is come online, register on my website, www.infocjpain.com, register to watch the webinar, and then send me an email. We'll talk and get you to the next step if this is any interest to you.
Right
So if
on.
you want to join this awesome team, these awesome people everywhere across the world, you're welcome. We invite you. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie and Murray. I'm giving you a big hug
I'm giving you a big hug too.
and looking forward to the next time we see you.
Hopefully
And which is
in
soon.
August.
Yes, I'm still
Awesome.
calculating my pennies.
Yeah. Calgary.
Calgary. And you know what? We have family there. So it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
there
we're
you go.
coming. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
So I'm going to end this broadcast. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you.
And just get in touch with us.
Take care,
guys.
everybody.
Take care. Bye.